Heidi ho, my peeps. It's story time. I just had something happen to me that was so hilarious. This just happened yesterday and the day before, and I had to share it with you. At least I thought it was hilarious. Okay, so all y'all know how I feel about the 1970s. I was a teenager back then, and I would go back. If I could go back, I would go back. I just would love to have a do-over for that entire part of my life. In part because it was fun, and also in part because I think I could have made better choices. But anyway, so long about 1990, there was a band called Lighter Shade of Brown, LSOB. And this band was from the LA area, well, actually Orange County, Riverside. And they were sort of a one-hit wonder, although they've got a lot of songs that are, they have their following and all of that. But this one song made them famous, and the name of the song is On a Sunday Afternoon. Listen. Okay, here it comes. Right there. We found out and something. All right. I know what I always heard. So I fell in love with this song. Been humming it to myself in my car all these years. Then recently I fell in love with it again. I was just cruising around on YouTube and I happened to see it in a playlist. I'm like, oh my God, I haven't heard that in forever. So I started listening to it and I wanted to read the lyrics. So I went to a karaoke site to look at the lyrics. And the lyrics were just butchered. I mean, they'd made so many mistakes on these lyrics. At least I thought they had. But this one lyric in particular, I was like, what? That makes no sense at all. So I went back and I looked online and I pulled up the song lyrics from, different sources all over, the internet. And every dang source that I found misquoted the lyric, or so I thought. So I um I just couldn't hang with that. It was driving me insane. It's like, what is this, one of those like Mandela effect things where I remembered it differently and now it's written down here and it's really not supposed to be that, and oh no, I was tripping hard. So I went to Facebook and I found their Facebook page. The band is still active. They're still out there doing their thing, doing shows and tours and all of that. Although one of the two main guys has passed away. But anyhow, um, so there was a place I could message them on their Facebook site, and I did message them on their Facebook site. I actually sent um, a an email. All right, and this is the email that I sent to the Lighter Shade of Brown folks. Okay, this has been bugging me for years. Is it my imagination? Or have people been misquoting On a Sunday Afternoon? Just about every set of lyrics I read online has at least one mistake, but I'm confused about the phrase, and this is quoted, and Jimmy Haslett passed out. I always thought that you guys were saying, and Jimmy hats were passed out. A Jimmy hat is slang for condom, all right? So, so I said, I mean, when you think about it, it makes a lot more sense. What would you guys be doing hanging out with some white dude named Jimmy Haslett in Bolsa Chica Park or wherever? And why would he have passed out? And why would it have mattered to you guys in the first place? In the context of the lyric, it makes a lot more sense that everybody was grabbing a condom from each other because you rolled up on the girls and you were trying to pick up some action for the rest of the night, even though they were playing hard to get. Yeah, it was a dry run, nobody got lucky, but you were ready, you were prepared. Anyhow, this has been bugging me for years and I just had to ask. Thanks. So the following morning, which was this morning, this was the answer. They said, whoever wrote this said, oh my God, This is the most hilarious email I've seen in a while. Thank you for the laugh this morning. I needed it. Yes, in all caps, you're correct. It's Jimmy hats were passed out. This was a term used back in the day to, yes, identify condoms. Thank you so much. I was thrilled that finally I was vindicated and it wasn't a Mandela effect. It was just, young people not knowing what a Jimmy hat was, probably. So, anyhow, I responded, and my response was this. Oh my God, I freaking knew it. This has been bugging me forever. I was rolling through the concrete canyons of Orange County, Santa Ana, Garden Grove, Anaheim, in the late 1970s, and even though this song came out in 1990, it referenced an earlier time, 20 years before, that I actually lived through. I fell in love with this song the first time I heard it, all those years ago, because of its nostalgic references to my teen years. Now, as an old lady, I'm falling in love with it all over again as I remember my 1990 self. As Olympia Dukakis said to Danny Aiello in Moonstruck, thank you. Thank you for answering my question. LOL. That was the end of my message. But I thought it was so hilarious because I have carried this around it's been a couple of years anyway, since I started listening to the song again. It's just been eating away at me, just eating away. And I was going to find out the truth if it killed me. I mean, I was even thinking, I haven't looked up their touring schedule. It's like, if nobody answers me, I'm going to show up at one of their shows and I'm going to figure out how to get backstage and ask somebody this question. So that's my story for tonight. I'm doing great. Still in a lot of foot and leg pain. That's going to take a while. Diet's going off without a hitch. I am doing about 1,000 to 1,100 calories a day. I'm finding that fairly easy. I've worked my food into components. 100-calorie components, 200-calorie components, and so on. So I know, like right now I'm eating fresh cherries. A friend of mine brought over a big, huge bag of fresh cherries. So I'm eating those every day until they're gone. I'm eating boiled eggs and almonds. I'm eating salads, turnips, radishes, little bit of chicken, one sprouted wheat tortilla every day. A lot of carrot sticks and like little munchy vegetables that you can eat. I've completely eliminated my favorite thing in the world, which is mayonnaise. However, that's not eliminated forever. It's just eliminated for this 4-week 1,100 calorie run that my doctor suggested I do. And so far so good. I mean, I'm hungry. I'm hungry before I go to sleep at night, and often I'm a little bit hungry when I wake up, but I've noticed if I eat like a 400 calorie or so breakfast, a little bit of salad or something in the middle of the day, and then save my burrito and my other stuff for the evening to kind of fill up, it's working fine. You can see behind me there is an avocado. I'm eating about a quarter of an avocado a day that goes on my burrito to give me some oil. And I think I'm going to be, let's see, right up there, you see some like protein powder stuff. I bought it a while back, didn't use it. Well, I think I'm going to actually start using that like every other day because I'm concerned about not being able to get enough protein with this diet because it's so low fat. I mean low calorie. Even if I ate the fake meat stuff made with lentil and brown rice and all of that, a little patty like this packs quite a bunch of calories in it. So I'm having to be very conservative about what I eat, when I eat it, and that sort of thing. I am forcing water as much as I can make myself. So we shall see. I will definitely I'll probably do another live video, a live stream when I weigh in next, which is going to be about 3.5 weeks from now. So, all right, you guys. I hope everybody's having a good night. You enjoyed my little Mandela effect. Oh no, it's not story. Bye.